Welcome to our tutorial on how to manually add a property to your Rentals United account. This is our 7-step guided process to add new properties. We'll start by logging into your account, going to My Properties, and clicking on Add a New Property. Let's start with step 1, basic information. We'll use an existing empty property in order to show you how to edit it. Add here your property name, property type, sleeping capacity, and property size. You'll also need to add your tourist license number if applicable, address, and distances to local attractions. This last step is optional. Once you've filled out this information, click Save and Next. This will take you to step 2, which is amenities. Add here your property's composition, where you can add number of bedrooms, bathrooms, and toilets. It is crucial that your sleeping capacity from step 1 match your sleeping capacity in the amenities. Otherwise, you won't be able to connect to the sales channels. In the general amenities, you'll cover common areas. For example, if you have a parking spot, you can click it and then you select the type of parking place you offer. In room-specific amenities, it is mandatory you add amenities for all bedrooms and bathrooms. For example, if you have 3 bedrooms, the beds are able to accommodate the total number of guests that is set in the property's composition. Be sure to add as many amenities as possible. This is important as it will help you increase visibility in the sales channel search result. Once this is done, click Save and Next. Next, we'll go to step 3, listing descriptions. In Rentals United, we have a minimum requirement of 700 characters. Be sure to be as descriptive as possible, as well as adding useful information, for example, info about your neighborhood, city tips, restaurants. It is mandatory to have your descriptions in English, and for some listing sites, in your local language, if this is not in English. You can opt to add as many languages as you prefer. Click on Add Languages and add your own translated description text, or use the Make Google Translate button, which will translate the description for you automatically. Step 4, adding photos. Please note that the booking sites, our channel partners, require a minimum of 10 horizontal images. Vertical images will not be synced to the channels. Make sure that your photo size complies with the minimum size requirement. This is 1920 times 1080 pixels or higher, and under 2 megabytes. Step 5, availability, pricing, taxes, and fees. In this tab, you can import availability from your own systems to Rentals United, or you can choose to export your Rentals United calendar to an external system, choosing an iCal. Please be aware that you can only choose one iCal to import and export. Calendar. This is how you create availability or block dates. To open up your calendar, select several dates and set the status to available. Now click Save. Now imagine you get a booking from 28th to 31st of January. You select those dates, click on Status, and set it to Booked, and add the credentials of your guest. Now click Save. Be sure to update your calendar Rentals United Availability tab, including existing bookings from sales channels. Your Rentals United calendar will overwrite these dates blocked when connecting to channels. You will only need to block your calendar one time, as moving forward, any incoming booking from your channels connected to Rentals United will automatically update. In order to add your prices, click Add Season. Select the number of guests in your daily rate, name your season, select the dates, enter the daily price, the extra guest price, the minimum night stay. You can't modify your currency for your property. This is automatically assigned according to the location of your property. In the third subheading, you will find taxes, extra charges, down payment, and security deposit. Channels need to display your taxes and fees separately to the guest. So if you have any taxes to insert, add them by clicking on Add Tax and Save. The extra charges can refer to the cleaning fee or pet fee. No, extra charges are not always sent to the channels. You will need to add the extra charges in extranet of the channel if these aren't automatically sent. Check our specific channels PDFs for more information. Down payment allows you to ask the guest for an amount of money to be charged upon booking. Not all channels allow you to have a down payment, and not all channels allow you to take the remaining balance amount of weeks or days before check-in, but rather on the day of arrival. Please refer to a specific sales channel's PDFs for more information. The final heading under this step is security deposit. We advise you to take that security deposit in cash upon check-in, unless you have a payment provider that allows you to take this and refund to the guest if necessary. Step 6. Check-in and check-out information, which is divided under 4 sections: arrival information, normal check-in and check-out times, late check-in, early check-out fees, and arrival instructions. The late check-out and check-in, as well as the arrival instructions, are not mandatory fill out. If you wish to add this information, just click on the Add Fee and Add Language button. Step 7. Our final step. Adding your payment methods, cancellation policy, and terms and condition links. Payment methods allows the guests to see how they can pay for your bookings. For example, you can accept cash, credit cards, bank transfers, or even PayPal. Please note, there are certain channels that will collect the payments for you and transfer the money via bank transfer, PayPal, or Rentals United paying out. Next is cancellation policy. It is vital to add this information. Without this information, you're unable to connect your listings to the channels. Some channels will require you to choose from their cancellation policies. Others will use the cancellation policy set on Rentals United, and other channels will try to match your Rentals United cancellation policy to theirs. Finally, you will find the terms and conditions link. Here, you will add your terms and conditions, also known as house rules. It is important to complete this step when choosing to connect to HomeAway. You have now successfully added a property in Rentals United. It is ready to be connected to sales channels. Now you'll need to book an introductory call with your onboarding specialist or email the sales department to let us know you're ready to continue your connection process.